Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, né? Episódio passado a gente fez algumas missões aqui dessa DLC, né? E eu acho que a gente tá chegando na parte final dela, né?
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please! This one is my friend! There are other sows! Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
Indeed.
You fight with the fury of Tuamawai in all his forms. I am Uruke, the surviving face. I wish that I could welcome you under better circumstances. I wish to see you return to your proper place. But the other faces conspire against us. I came to this island when I was very young. It was a time of chaos and suffering throughout the Deadfire. I endured the remainder of my life in this inhospitable place. A very long life. All of it spent as nature would will it. Now I am as you see me, the most enduring of the faces of the hunt. We are talons shared upon one clawed hand. Though possessed of our own names, our own eyes and minds, we have united in purpose.
That don't exactly explain things.
We serve Tuamawai and care for his crucible. This is Tuamawai's domain, one of the great hunter's many dens in the beyond. Here, the souls of those who fought and died in his honor may rest until the time of need, when Tuamawai will absorb their cunning and feast on their might. Though you could not walk there from here, you are, in a fashion, still on Kazuwari. This place exists within and beneath its great statue. From here, we oversee the Crucible Games. Wahami, the slaying face, has destroyed the flow of souls. To leave this place, you must subdue him. His desecration must be undone. It was not me who lured you here. The others would use you to escape this place. They mistake it for a prison. I would prefer that be prevented. Wahami shattered the spine of souls. Now, those who perish in the Crucible do not move on to meet the wheel. They clog this place, or they linger above. Regardless, they wail and rage. It seems utter madness to violate this place. But now I know he longs to escape. Or perhaps only to avenge himself on Tuamawai. Perhaps your arrival is the Hunter God's reply. Trust is for prey. But ignore my words and you will remain here. Or leave this place? How then would I serve Tuamawai? He chose me to embody his will to survive. And it is a role I shall proudly enact for all eternity. Then he has decided to punish us all. Strange to have so little time after having had so much. Wahami's grip on the flow of souls must be loosened. After that, well, you are a watcher. I hope that you know more of these things than I do. Axika, the Seeking Face, also resides in this place. If not, then the Slaying Face will certainly understand violence. Indeed, I'm sure he'd prefer it. Tuamawai guide your hunt.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Deora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Hawana hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once. And here. Make certain you lay them deep. The floor will inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if Wano workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Huana. Welcome, champion. I wish this were the reward you deserve, but the work of the righteous seeker is never easy. You stand within the Crucible's heart. As one of the stewards of this place, it pains me to admit that you've caught us in a state of floundering weakness. In his desperate flailing to escape, Wahami smashed the pillar. Now the flow of souls through this place is choked, and the crucible... But now you're here, and I imagine the gods follow on your heels. That is not ideal. By severing the Crucible's connection to the rest of the Beyond, Wahami has limited Galawain's influence on Kazu. I can only imagine that he has sent an agent to reclaim it by force. His beast will drench Kazuwari in blood. But first, he will destroy this statue and all within it, the two of us included. Another reason, Watcher, why you must stop Wahami. That this place also serves as an island of bounty proved an unintended but desirable outcome. You may have noticed that Kazuwari is overrun with beasts of unusual size. Animals touched by Galawain.
Once or twice.
Such creatures were not of this island prior to the Crucible's construction. You could say it was made in your image, in a manner of speaking. Tuamawai was a mythic figure among the ancient Tuana, a great three-headed monster, the greatest of all predators. We featured it prominently in our designs here on Kazuwari, in part to appease their overbearing king. Over time, Galawain bent the figure to his purposes. He may have stolen its identity, but in doing so, he granted it a kind of godhood. What do you mean? Ah, yes. I should remember I am speaking to a Watcher. When we conceived of the Crucible, we were on the cusp of several major breakthroughs in our study of the soul and the beyond. The Huana, however, did not share our interests. As a result, much of this place was constructed in secret, away from their attention. That the Crucible's true nature remains hidden to this day, I take a measure of pride in it. Know that he lives up to his role as the slaying face. Be on your guard, Watcher, and...
Axica's spiderling finally arrived. You hunt well, champion. Your fury pleases Tuamawai, as does the blood you have spilled in his name. Your strength and fury will live forever. You will speak for Tuamawai. You will become as a god. Tuamawai would not have guided your slaughter were this moment not meant to be. You have earned this prize! You have earned eternal life! Take it! You will fix the River of Souls. Then we gaze into each other as only Watchers can. Until I wear your living hide when I walk in your body. I will adapt, will be...
Is that even seems a bit early in y'all's court.
Ain't nobody ever taught you how to ask politely?
Would be easier if you relent, but Toamawai would not disapprove if we... I've always enjoyed. I will best you. Will hold you to the ground. So we must settle this with strength. Toamawai would have it no other way. A test of might is what Toamawai would want.
I'm here. Lavaru beyond seek.
What can I do?
Hey. May I be a candle in the night.
Happy to oblige.
Captain.
Thin.
See mas me too.
Yes?
Captain. Be blowing a man down.
Something I can do? Hmm?
Yeah.
What can I do you for? Son of a cur!
Lavaru beyond seek. What do you need? May I be a candle in the night.
I'm here.
Take this.
What can I do you for? Oh, hell!
Ahoy. See you,
You will be mine, Watcher.
Happy to oblige. All thick Worthen
Tell me.
Roth.
Lavaru beyond
I'm here.
That is true.
I'll be chopping you to chum.
Mo Ixie Honor.
Yes?
Lavaru
Yes?
beyond seek.
As you wish.
Aye. See you,
What do you need?
Zoom.
Missed. How may I help? Lavaru beyond seek.
Happy to oblige. Lavaru beyond seek.
We have become fractured, turned apart. Still, I am thankful for your intervention. Albeit deeply ashamed of our I will not flee. The Crucible Games shall be as eternal as the seasons and the oceans. And each year, all that remains is for the flow of souls to be restored with the tooth. Live well.
Where did that come from? A question for later. What matters is that you're back, and just in time.
Still here and happy to see you.
She's outside. A huge reptile erupted from the inland sea. It attacks the Crucible. Humaire fights it, but without your aid, I fear she'll feed it instead. Kazuari needs you, champion. Go. Save her.
There'll be 3 kraken worth of hungry nearby.
Trespass on sacred soil!
The beast's breath rolls over you in a fetid wave. The stench of rotting fish nearly overpowering. A light sparks in its beady eyes, and the shouting from the stands fades away to nothing.
This is my temple, my island, my security against Aethys's madness! My connection to the island is returned, yet it is not as it was. You destroyed Signath Mor and robbed Kazuari. You are a pitiless creature whose only goal is destruction!
A mirthful chuckle.
Do you think me...
Like shuttered lamplight, the glow of Galawain's presence leaves the beast's eyes. Dark encroaches at the edge of your vision, until all you can see is a pinprick of light swimming in the...
Tread cautiously. Worth Yes? and rough. Take this. That's for my friend.
Yeah?
Yeah? worth in wrath.
That's not very helpful. So you are.
Glory be to God.
Captain.
Siermas me too, man.
This is futile! Oh?
Nuh-uh, didn't work. What can I do you for? Arthek Worthen Roth.
Ahoy. Aye, aye, Captain. Another attack, Cap. Hey.
I thought we were friends.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Glory power's about as useful as a bump on a pickle. What can I do you for? Arthek Worthen Roth. Lavaru beyond seek.
Something I can do?
Can't make a dent.
Yes?
Aye. I'll be chopping you chum.
We're losing folks.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Something I can do?
Need something stronger.
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Captain.
That's not very helpful. What can I do?
Take this.
How may I help?
Lavaru beyond seek.
What do you need?
Stay behind. I need something stronger.
Happy to oblige. Ah, Ulu Thin.
What for, Cap?
Happy to oblige. Arthek Worthen Roth.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Stay behind. Can't make a dent.
What can I do? That's for my friends.
Captain.
Happy to oblige. Arthek
I'm here.
Worthen Roth.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Pariathus! Need something stronger.
What can I do?
Stand together.
Ahoy. Siamas me too.
The beast collapses into a heap of blood and scales. The massive creature expires with a tired hiss, and you sense the familiar phenomenon of a soul departing a body. Only the energies involved are of a size and scale that threatens to overwhelm you. The essence rages around you as if desperate for direction. You can provide it. Without moving your physical hand, you extend your soul's grasp and pull at the center of the spiritual mass. Drawn to your presence, the soul accepts. You guide it through the Audra hidden within the statue of Tuamawai, and into the beyond.
It's over then? The souls have been quieted? That would explain the turmoil I have felt. Every soul fallen in the arena. Thank you for...
I'll remember what you did, even in my next life. Promise.
Now we live, we seek, and we slay. We survive.
Watcher, I hear tale of another artifact ripe for the reaping. Welcome. I hope I can be of service. Friend, Gallarde, you are most blessed. If I might ask, what did you learn from them?
We talking about you again?
Incredible. Strange to think of all these things we see, and what lurks beneath them. Just one of Kazuari's many lessons.
Aqui eu acho que já foi, né? Perseguidor, batalhador e sobrevivente. Tem agora essa Santuário Esquecido, que eu acho que deve ser outra DLC, né? Fale com Lane Graff, dentro do Labirinto dos Não Vistos, perto de Tikawara. Deixa eu ver ela. Cadê? Acho que não tem mais nada a falar, não. Tá. Simbora, meu povo. sul de Tikawara. Pra cá que a gente veio, né? Aqui foi aquele canto que eu vim, né? O que eu lembrei. Não tinha esse templo aqui, hein?
You came as requested. Excellent. I believe the entrance is... Ah, here we are. A moment, if you would.
You calling me a cheat?
Filthy lying ground stink doesn't play fair. Rolled a 10! Stupid wizard, I rolled 10!
Dropping the dice isn't the same as... what?
Somente.
That was the biggest one yet! Look at us standing on the fault line of sanity! Hello up there!
Postenago, you stand there babbling with imps and tentacles, ignoring the actual people in the room.
Didn't see it come in. Welcome to the Halls Obscured. My friend and I were just passing the time of the game and enjoying these little shit.
We not friends. Stupid wizard is a stupid cheat.
Hours they have wasted arguing over useless imaginary get.
You could have said something. We would have made room for you in the next round. I'm Tane, the Archmage. Maybe you've seen my chaotic orb bouncing around. It's really something.
What are you doing here, Tane? How did you even get in?
I got in through a hole. That one, right through there. You must have walked straight past it when you were topside. Isn't this something? I came searching for Maura and got distracted. Don't you just love a good antechamber? Even if this one has a few embellishments. I asked myself the same question when I got here. Tentacles, eyeballs, labyrinth? It could be anything. I'd still be dumbfounded if I hadn't learned it all from Maura's own words. Here, she left this behind. I don't think she expected anyone to follow.
She believes we stand atop the body of Well. That would explain the powerful arcane energies here, though I doubt the other gods' bodies were quite so friendly.
Yes, just look at it. Hard to unsee, even if you close your eyes.
While riding my dragon across the White March, I came across an unimaginably large skeleton. Legend would have us believe it is the fallen form of Abaddon. The Circle has been speculating on the existence of the gods' bodies ever since.
Even better, they were flesh and bone. Let that drizzle some fuel over your nightmares.
We'd believed them all gone. Not just dead, but destroyed by the god's own hands. Obliterated, this one. It's still...
Then it is little wonder why Arkemir sent me to represent his interests. He wants me to keep the body away from grasping hands.
Makes you wonder what has Maura so excited.
Whatever you are thinking, no. We should bury this sanctum before it becomes our tomb.
As nice as it is to take in the scenery, is everyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Huh? I mean, the answer's staring us in the face, literally.
No one understands your manic rambling, Tane. Speak plainly or be quiet.
Look, we have an unconventional problem, and it needs an unconventional solution. I don't think Maura came this far just to hug some tentacles. She wants to wake up Wal's body and send it after Aethys.
Medico, if Maura doesn't get us all killed, Tane surely will.
Hasn't our Maura always said that a well-placed tentacle can solve most of life's problems? If she wants to take a swing at the big green guy, who are we to stop her?
It's speculative to assume that Maura even wants to awaken Well. Doing so would involve meddling in matters far beyond her comprehension.
Or something she understands all too well. You don't know. Give her some credit, Len.
You give her more than enough for the both of us, and far more than she deserves.
How about you spearhead our little search party? Len and I will keep an eye on this handsome antechamber, where it's safe, or in case she doubles back. Fair warning, when I was poking around, I ran across some creepy librarian types. They were happy to look the other way as long as I didn't disturb their work.
In the meantime, Tane and I will see if we might learn more about Wal's Titan form.
Why else? To make my life miserable.
You know, I was enjoying their company so much that I never once thought to ask.
Came from stinking Arkamir's house. Was told to help stupid Watcher groundmeat.
You can help us by shutting your mouth. By now, the echo of your screams will have crippled any element of surprise.
Master gave orders to fetid spray. Come talk when ready, eh? Special orders for you too, nasty Vasina.
Brilliantly done. What fluttering marvels they are, imps. Well, question answered then?
Watcher, Arkemir instructed me to join you. Leaving the dark cupboard behind has a certain appeal to it, Ark. You don't have to worry about me pulling my weight. I've worked under enough tyrants that it's second nature. Aye, aye, Casita.
No matter how Tane whines, Wal's body, if that's what this is, mustn't be awoken. The Deadfire cannot bear another calamity of Aothis' scale.
I concur, and I know Arkemir would agree as well. A single error in judgment could cost us our lives, maybe more.
What happened to your spirit of adventure? Watcher, friend, are we on a first-name basis yet? Call me crazy, but I think you should do whatever feels right. What? No, thank you.
We can continue this debate later. Right now, Mara could have only gone two places. Up in the archives to the northeast, or down into the collections to...
Maura's journal suggests she went to the archives first, but that could always be a decoy. I did hear some unpleasant noises coming up. Hope she's okay.
If you'll begin a search of the wings, we'll scour this area for further information.
Interesting. Psst. Hey, you got a moment? Hey, you. Glad we finally get a chance to talk, one-on-one, away from the rest of the rabble.
I can hear you, Tane. I'm right here.
It's good that we're on the same page with all of this. You know, Wow and his great big body. Really? Well, here's a little advice from Tane. I would try really, really hard to figure that. Between the two of us, I did a little exploring of my own before you showed up. You haven't been to the collections yet, have you? It's just down there. There's a bunch of different people trapped in there. Lots of kith in some kind of stupor. I think they've been here a long time. What gives you the impression that this place operates on reason? The prisoners. It's like this place tore out everything that made them them and left a bunch of statues behind. Except statues don't usually shamble around and cry. Take this. It's a spell that should wake the prisoners up again. Just make sure you read it somewhere they'll all hear it. Use your imagination. Head west out of this fine antechamber and the collections are right down the stairs. Can't miss it. Maybe they knew too much? Rare information seems to be the currency of this. I'd suggest that you ask one of the prisoners, but they aren't very talkative. Let me try and put it in terms we both understand. This place has a way of unplugging people's heads and letting the memory stuff drain out. All that stuff kind of blends together. The memory of someone's first kiss gets stuck to the memory. My spell gathers the memory stuff into kith-sized chunks and stuffs them back into people's heads. No one leaves with the same memories they came in with, but at least everyone gets an equal slice.
This folk ain't just a bunch of empty holds for us to be filling with whatever cargo we please, Cap.
That sounds neither responsible nor wise, even for a circle archmage.
This sound right to you, Watcher? Shouldn't we be guiding these poor...
Sorry if I got a little technical there. Of course not. See, a brain needs memories like a sewer needs waste. Without the waste, it's all just tunnels. Give it a little time and these prisoners will be their old selves again. Just with some extra fun. Maybe someone will wake up and realize they can play the harpsichord or speak Valian. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise, huh? I hope you can do some good down there. I hate to see so many people without a single good idea between them, you know? Like the...
Deerwood has plenty of fine ideas. Most involving fire, and...
This guy right here. What a sport. My father donated to all the best colleges. I earned a couple of free degrees until I found something I was actually...
Tane is an insult to the very concept of scholarship.
We all learn differently, my handsome friend. I got where I am by focusing on the things I do well and never challenging myself beyond that. I owe a lot to my father, including an apology. He always said he wanted an archmage in the family. Kinda backfired when I... It's just Tane now. Hi. What? The prospect of sending a mountain of eyes and tentacles to wrestle Aethys isn't enticing enough for you? Wouldn't it be boring to let a body like that molder and rot? I think we can do better. Even if it knocks over a castle or two, I think the fun will justify the cost.
Says a wizard who clearly ain't ever had a castle.
Thank you! Wait, I know I don't fit in with the rest of those book learners, but I've got it where it counts. Thinking is a big waste of time when you've got raw, unvarnished instinct on your side. If I worried about research, safety, or ethics, I never would have... You do know about my chaotic orb, right? That's my spell. It was really popular when I got it into circulation.
Yes, it's very round.
Oh, good. I was concerned for a second. I worked really hard on that orb. First time I ever applied myself. Once wizards started using it all over the world, there was all this talk and fanfare. Have you seen this thing? Look at it go! These days, no one asks if I'm that Tane anymore. They don't tell you in Wizard College that achievement can seem downright underwhelming. Ninagauth keeps a bird skull in his pocket. He pets it when he thinks no one is looking. Don't tell him I told you. If there was a day in Wizard College when they talked about god bodies, based on what we've seen, I'd say Maura used this place to nail down her tentacle spells. Lucky her, there's tons of it.
Beleza, galera. Vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!